Aloha! We're going to present our case study, which is frustrating students, a teaching and learning case study. Our group members are Kaylee, Shelly, Rain, and Nate. First thing that we're going to present is the background, the teacher background. Her name is Miss Shaker. She's from Parma, Ohio, and she's basically white. She went to predominantly white school for elementary and middle school, and then went to college at Brigham Young, Idaho. She got a bachelor degree in English. She teaches 2 years in Ohio before she transferred to Birmingham, Alabama. And when she started teaching at Birmingham, only 4 weeks, she already had trouble with students, and she only made partial attempt to fix behavior. Now the second one is the background of the students. In the class, Mrs. Shatter has 23 kids in the classroom, and the range of age of the students are 12 and 13. They are in the middle school. The majority of the students are African American and are very diverse, like religion background, households, cultures, religion, races, and etc. In the class, there are 3 students that have behavior problem. Their names Tyron, Leticia, and Michael. So the goals for the lesson plan is to analyze the themes of the poetry. According to the Common Core standard, the goal is, with some guidance and support from peers and adults, develop and strengthen writing as needed by planning, revising, editing, rewriting, or trying a new approach, focusing on how well purpose and audience have been addressed. Mrs. Sutter thinks that this practice is important because it builds foundations that are crucial for student English classes. The scenario. First is Mrs. Shatter is teaching school in a system of Birmingham, Alabama. So this is kind of like new for her. So day first, Mrs. Shatter read the poem of Road Not Taken by Robert Forrest to the student. Many of the students were not paying attention. As we know, as we explained the background of the student, they were from low status family, and she couldn't comprehend why the students weren't interested. And she concluded that the problem was that they were all raised in poor families. After they read the poem, Mrs. Sutter conducted a discussion, but only a few students participated. Day two, the students were asked to brainstorm ideas about the themes of the poem, and Mrs. Sutter had the students write down these ideas on a piece of paper. Leticia, on the other hand, she didn't pay attention. She's just busy passing love notes to the new kid. When chastised, the kid said that there aren't any rules, so we didn't do anything wrong. Well, of course, Mrs. Sutter again attributed their bad behavior to poorly run household. Day 3. Today Mrs. Sutter was running late for class because of the traffic. She hesitantly gave the kids an assignment to pick a theme of the poem and write down 3 topic sentences for the essay. The student handed in mostly for work. This will not, and she actually emphasized and stated to the kids saying, this will not be illegitimate paper, and those who do not put in the effort will earn a bad grade. By your actions, I'm not sure that any of you will earn a good grade. Well, actually, as a teacher, we shouldn't say that. We have to encourage our students to learn. And the day 4, I'm in class. The students were told to write a rough draft of their 5 paragraphs of say using the topic sentences from the previous day. And in the middle of writing, Mrs. Starter changes the paragraphs from 5 to 6 paragraphs. The students were confused and frustrated. Mrs. Starter let the students choose their own partners for the peers, edit, and review. Tyrone and Michael talk about the basketball, and Mrs. Starter made no attempt to fix their behavior. They began to disrupt other students, but Mrs. Starter turned a blind eye and went back to messaging her husband. Okay, the finished completion. And day 5, Mrs. Shatter had her students turn in their completed essays and began with the lesson for the day. The students were rowdy and disruptive. And then Mrs. Shatter thought to herself, and here we go again. She sounds like she wants to give up, but Mrs. Shatter thought. And she dreaded the thought of coming to school every day for the rest of the year if this was the way these kids behaved. She needed help. Appendix, the road not taken, discussion questions, and then Tyrone's topic sentences assignments, and the last one is teaching journal.